What's up, Utah Mammoth fans? Welcome into another Utah Mammoth Daily. All right, I got to talk about that game Wednesday night. That was fantastically fun. I wasn't able to get to sleep in that game till about 2 in the morning. I was still flying high, energized, and everything to go along with it. The Utah Mammoth beat the Philadelphia Flyers 5-4 in overtime. Clayton Keller popped off yet again, 2 goals and an assist. Dylan Gunther had 2 assists. I think that goal should have stayed with him on the power play, but it was deflected off of Barrett Hayton and into the net, so he gets 2 assists, and Lawson Krause gets a goal as well on an awesome tic-tac-toe play that came out of chaos in the offensive zone. So those are the 3 stars, and it was just one of those games where it was the full gamut of liking hockey, right? So at the beginning of the game, you're like, all right, cool. The game starts, awesome hockey. There's a 4-day break there. I love hockey, and then the Flyers go ahead 2-0 in the first period. You go, all right, I hate hockey. I hate hockey. Second period starts. Philadelphia's on a power play. They score a goal. I seriously hate hockey. I'm going to turn this off and never watch it again. And then Utah gets a couple of quick goals. Peterka gets a goal. Krauser gets his goal. You go, all right, I love hockey again. This game's close. It's 3-2. And then Philadelphia gets another goal. They're up by 4. I hate hockey. I hate this team. I hate this coaching staff. Everybody needs to be fired. Everybody needs to be traded. And then third period comes around. Dylan Gunther gets an assist. Barrett Hayton gets a goal. And with like 30 seconds left, Clayton Keller flies down the ice and gets a goal, ties it up in epic fashion. The first ever extra skater goal in Utah history, sending it to overtime. And not to mention, and you're not going to find this on any of the highlight reels that have been put up on YouTube anywhere, it was the back-checking of Nick Schmaltz that saved the game. Nick Schmaltz saved the game. He didn't give up on the play. He skated back fully, lifted the stick, got the puck away, and kept it alive for the chaos that then ensued to get Clayton Keller the puck along the boards to then go score the goal. You're not going to find that on those highlight reels, which is a shame. The NHL just deemed it not worthy of a highlight, I guess. It doesn't make sense to me, but it was one of those games that just fully encapsulate a hockey fan's experience. Usually that experience is spread out among a few games. In this one, it had it all. And Clayton Keller kind of had one of those games as well. The start of the game, that was his coverage that was blown on the first goal 30 seconds into the game. Through the first period and a half, it looked like they were kind of sleepwalking with Clayton Keller at the front and center of that. He gave away the puck a couple of times, very uncharacteristically. And he even said it in his post-game interview after the 3 stars with Sarah Merrifield. He's like, yeah, we kind of sleptwalked through the first period and a half, but we kept battling, kept fighting, and we never gave up. So he kind of had that whole gamut in this game himself with just all of the stuff that was going on, and then they just picked it up. They flipped a switch somehow, and they got the win in overtime. Clayton Keller, Captain Clutch, Olympian Keller, my captain, is just proving a lot of the doubters and the haters wrong, saying that he shouldn't have been captain. He's not vocal enough. He doesn't do enough. He doesn't check. He doesn't hit people. Doesn't stick up for his teammates, which a whole lot of hooey there. And it's another one of those times where it's just like, I love hockey. I love hockey. And this game was one of those perfect ways to kind of say that, because it had everything. Legitimately had everything. And Clayton Keller gave his stick away to the fans, just launched it into the stands after the game. Everybody was so psyched. It was a battle. Everybody fought back. The fight that Jack McBain had was awesome. It was kind of funny because the Philadelphia player that started the fight with him, when he got up, he's like, all right, cool, that's why I had to fight, because it was that kind of a check. And he turned around and he was like, you? All right. So kudos to the Flyers player for sticking up for his teammate. But, Jack McBain is a veteran of fights by this point in his career, and he looks across at who's sticking up for his teammate, and he's like, all right. So I thought that was pretty funny, too. But I had, notes that I had to get out of my system that I just write down stuff during the game so I could try to be as even keel as possible so it gets out of me and it's just on a piece of paper somewhere. And the one thing that really shocked me was Barrett Hayton being power play 1. And yes, I understand he got a goal. Utah was 1 for 3 on the power play in this game. I don't think he's the answer in power play 1. Maybe I'll be proven wrong, but it just doesn't feel like he's the answer. When you just want somebody in front of the net to mix things up, knock people around, I feel like Jack McBain might be a better pick there. He's got really great chemistry with Dylan Guenther already. I feel like that would be better, but they did get a goal with Barrett Hayton on PP1. Personally, I don't think he should sniff the power play, but that's why I'm here and not in the coaching staff, I guess. So coming up here is the final road trip before the Olympic break. We've got Nashville, Tampa Bay, and Florida on a back-to-back, and then Carolina before the Mammoth come home for a couple of games. And the first game here is a must-win, in my opinion, against Nashville, because Nashville is only 6 points back of Utah, and this would be not necessarily a backbreaker, but it would be just such a surge of confidence for the team to say, all right, we're 8 points clear of the next closest team behind us in the Central Division. We're 8 points clear. There's a little bit of runway now between us and them. We still have to play hard. We still have to win, but there is a little bit more room for error. And I think that is going to be crucial, especially when the home stretch happens after the Olympics. You know, the trade deadline comes up. There's going to be a lot of player movement. I hope the Mammoth are going to make a move. But it will just do a lot for the confidence. Whatever happens in Florida is going to happen. Tampa Bay is the best team in the East. The Panthers are the defending champions that are getting healthy. So whatever happens there, it'll probably be 0-2. And that's kind of what you expect going into Florida, is you're going to lose probably both of them. And then they come out against Carolina, arguably the best team in the East. So it's a tough road trip. All of them are tough, but this one in particular. But then the reward is coming home for a couple of games before the Olympic break, and then it's another homestand when play resumes. So there is a reward for them going on this road trip. I just want to call out that first game of this road trip is so crucial for the rest of this season that I really want to see a win there. Overtime or not, I want to see a win in Nashville. And it won't be easy because they recently blew out the Colorado Avalanche. So it's not like it's going to be walking in there, getting a W, and walking out. So lastly here, new call-up, Cameron Hebig recalled to Utah. Kevin Rooney goes back down to Tucson. In my mind, that could signal a trade on the horizon of one of the regular players being shipped out in a trade. That's what it kind of signals to me. Cameron Hebig is having a wonderful year for Tucson, so it could just be a reward for that. He's second in Tucson in points, first in goals, so it could just be a reward for that. Be like, all right, dude, you're tearing it up. Come on up. We're going to need you. We got some people injured. We need some guys to get a night off here and there, so we're going to reward you for your play. But it could also signal a trade of a Barrett Hayton-type player, and they need to fill that positional slot while everything gets worked out. So keep an eye on that. It could happen over the weekend. It might not happen until the Olympic break, but just something that kind of made my radar ping and go, all right, maybe that is a signal here. And I just wanted to bring it up. More likely, though, it's just a reward for the year that Cameron Hebig's having down in Tucson. And they're like, yeah, we want you up here at the big club. Also, keep an eye on Daniil Boot and his injury status. He took a lot of big hits against Philly. I think he needs to skate with, not in-game, but at like practice and whatnot with Brandon Tanev and Liam O'Brien, Jack McBain, and have those guys coach him up on how to finish a check. I think that would go a long way for everyone. So he just needs to mature a little bit and realize that he is a big person, so he is going to be a big target for the people to be like, yeah, we're tough, we're going to knock out your biggest guy, when Daniil Boot is more of a finesse player at the moment. So just a couple of things to keep your eye on, a couple things I wanted to shout out there. I love hockey. I love the Utah Mammoth, and I really love Clayton Keller. Can't wait to see him play for Team USA as well. Keep those tusks up, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on Monday.